We are the most tolerant nation in the world. We are so much tolerant that we tolerate any illegal activity that is being held in broad daylight, day-to-day basis, or is just a part of our life. Some of them affect us, some of them don't. So, in today's video, let's find out some illegal activities or things that takes place with regard to any law. This is one of those illegal activities that we do not mind at all. The independent music industry are not very much keen on signing the musicians because the album can be easily copied or sold on the street without the label getting any money paid. Study shows that the loss incurred by the entertainment industry due to piracy is about 22,000 crores. More than 8 lakh jobs have been affected due to piracy. It's just not the case of only music industry. Even the book publisher face a loss of around 400 crores a year. It is estimated that around 20 to 25% of books sold in India are pirated. Counterfeit goods are nothing but the fake versions of branded products meant to trick the buyers in order to make them believe that they are genuine ones. This is another malpractice which we really don't mind. A lot of us belong to the middle class society, but still we want to sport good branded clothes, accessories or branded shoes. If we can buy the products that look exactly like the branded ones and cost less than half, then why to complain, right? It would be a shock for us to know that, according to recent reports, counterfeit of replica goods have costed our government an annual loss of 15,000 crore rupees. And according to a 2019 Authentication Solution Provider Association, they gave a report that this counterfeit goods were worth of 1.05 lakh crore. This practice is prevalent in all kinds of commodity products related to food, clothes, and even medicines now. Honestly, this is a huge loss to our Indian economy. The problem with the poisonous liquor is that it often contains elements like battery acid, chemical solvent, methyl alcohol, which makes it stronger and hard for consumption, which is detriment to our health. Poor people from every part of the country consume this poison in the name of cheap alcohol, and number of deaths recorded in country is not less than a shock. Despite of having strict laws against selling of such cheap alcohol, the sellers managed to escape with the help of negotiation with authorities. It is estimated that there are more than 5 lakh beggars in India, almost 500,000. Generally, there are two kinds of beggar. The one who have no choice and are forced to it. The second ones are those who have mastered the art of begging and have substantially earned amount out of it. Occasionally we come across stories that how beggars have earned lakhs of rupees out of begging. It brings a curious smile on our face. But did you all know this? That begging is crime in India. According to Bombay Prevention of Begging Act 1959, begging, cleaning vehicles at traffic junction, singing or dancing in buses or trains, or displaying any kind of disability are unlawful. Interestingly, there are no cases registered under the Act, which should mean that there are no beggars in the city. But we all know that's not how the case is. The most alarming part is that there has been increase in the begging mafia over the country. This mafia indulge people into practicing begging, which is really alarming for us. So according to me, despite having strict measures, begging is still thriving because the reason can be poverty or unemployment. The other reason can be there is no central act to govern begging. Chapter 5, Section 49 of Dentist Act 1948 tells about street dentistry is illegal. However, the country is full of unlicensed dentists who can do the bridging of your teeth for just 150 or 200 rupees, while there are professional dentists, if you go to their clinic, they will charge you 5,000 rupees for the same. There are no clinic, no chairs, no electric drills. You can just walk to them without appointment and get your teeth removed with equipments that may or may not be sanitized. It is a common practice at many places including Delhi, and nobody seems much bothered about it. Illegal human organ trade racket operates simultaneously with the legal channel of organ donation. The problem is that the demand of organ in India is more, but the supply is too little. Despite strict rule, this has become an easy way for middlemen, donors, or even doctors to make easy money out of it by duping people for organ or promising the poor people by taking organ from them and paying them money or job. As per the law, any transplantation not done with accordance to Transplantation of Human Organ Act 1994, it would be termed as illegal. According to this act, only a registered medical professional can carry out transplantation. Whoever would indulge in commercial trading of organs would be punished with an imprisonment of 2 to 7 years or a fine of 10,000 to 20,000 rupees. That's all for today's video. I would be coming with more topics. Stay healthy, stay safe, be at home.